Hi guys, I just want to talk to you about traffic today. I know we kind of briefly talked about it. Um, at one point I've told you that it's the mainstay or the blood of your business is to get traffic to your websites. I know we recently talked about your websites, where to find those. Now I want to talk about a couple of places that I use that are free traffic as well as the paid traffic. First and foremost, Joel has already created two great traffic sources that are paid, but they've already been like weeded out with the people who are absolutely positively ready for some kind of business. So they're not people who have no idea what now lifestyle is. They've seen something. So the most important is your guaranteed paid signups, which are the ones that have already paid to be part of the business, and you're just gonna purchase them to be part of your team. Um, So of course you always watch the video, because the video will tell you everything you need to know about guaranteed paid signups. Then you click on this button right here and you'll sign up. What you'll do is you'll pick how many signups you want. So 5, 10, or 15. Fill your information in. That's ways for them to get in contact with you. In your notes, make sure to check on the yes, I agree with terms, conditions, and the offer on the very bottom before the button. Click the button, you'll get the next page, which is your pay page where you put your credit card information. Now with your guaranteed pay signups, they will go into your holding tank, or any member that pays to become part of the business. They'll go in your holding tank. That is where you'll get your information in order to contact for them, other than getting emails from Joel just saying you got a new lead or a new business partner. One thing to note is that with your guaranteed paid signups, you actually have to email them separately. So if you were to, with your lead capture system, they don't get any of those emails. And if you were to send out a broadcast email, which we'll talk about later, they won't get any of that either, because they're not part of that system since you were kind of given it. So those you actually have to email separately. Now you can actually go through the autoresponder, which is Now Lifestyle's standalone email subscriber list. So you can email up to 50,000 subscribers with that as well, depending on which level of membership you are, of course. You go to the autoresponder, you can create a campaign that says lead your guaranteed paid signups or something like that, and then you can send them messages or broadcast through that way. But just so you know that you have to send the guaranteed paid signups separate emails from your lead capture system, or if you're sending broadcast emails, because those are different setup. Go back to the next form of traffic that Joel has is the Facebook leads. So build your list with leads. Those are people that have shown interest through all of Joel's different Facebook ads and stuff like that, but they haven't bought anything yet. But they're still vetted. They're interested. They've clicked yes, I want more information, and they give them their name, email address, and they usually give a phone number. So then they have a way for you to follow up. So if you purchase them, you'll just click on that as well. Of course, there's a video, tells you a little bit more about them, and it's the same thing. So build your list with leads. You click on the link on the bottom, and it will give you information on how many you want to buy. Put your information in, and then the next page you, of course, would put your credit card information. So again, there you go. That's your pull down lead. You have to make sure to click on that, and then it will give you like an OK sign. So if I clicked 50 leads, on the top it says click to OK to confirm. You click it, and basically it then allows you to go to the rest of the form and fill it out. I'm not going to buy that right now. But again, that is those two forms that Joel has for us. That's paid traffic. Now, I will go to a couple of ones that I've done that are also paid traffic. They're outside of Now Lifestyle. Let me log in. So Udemy, or udemy.com. It is a solo ad provider. Now, Udemy actually has a whole bunch of different solo ad vendors all in one place. And they have a little area that shows you the different offers that they have. And you can pick whatever you want. They have some cheaper ones, they have more expensive ones. And then you pick how many clicks you want. Now, when we're talking about clicks, we're talking about how many people to click on your sites. Doesn't necessarily mean that they are actually going to put the information in, but it does mean that they click on it. So you do have to be careful. You want to make sure that you look at how well they're converting. So, like, how many sales. And this particular site actually shows you how many sales they've had, how many traffic purchases has been made with them over the last week, over the last month, or like over their lifetime. And then, of course, it tells you how much price, and then you do have to set the program up for you. And we will go, specifically into that some other time. But it will give you, like, movers and shakers, the people who've really kind of been doing a lot of purchases or sales. So it kind of gives you an idea who you might want to go to. So you would, usually solo dealers are probably the best place to go. So it'll have who it is, like what they specialize in, so you do have to be careful of that, and then how much each click is. So again, like, you have a range from 35 cents per click to up to, I think I've seen 70 cents. Once you do that, you'll have to, like, give them the information. Let's see. So I've used William McRae multiple times, and the reason why I have used him is because he's gotten 2,915 positive sales and only 10 negative. And you can see he's gotten a lot of views, orders. He's usually pretty cheap, 40 cents. There's usually another one with him on it that he sells for like 42 cents. So you kind of just got to look around. I've used a couple others as well. So let's just click on him and just take a look. Again, you have to put your information in and set up an account. But once you do, you will see his little particular information. This is kind of what you're looking at. So you can choose how many visitors you want. It'll show you the cost. It'll show you the countries that it covers. It'll even give you people who have recently bought solo ads to this person. And you can take a look at that. I do recommend that you do look to make sure that they have some positive feedback, and that you're not going to get taken, because unfortunately there's people who can take you. So Udemy is one of them. One of the top leaders, Daniel Kumpf. He is one of our group leaders, like one of our upline, and he has a website that has traffic sources. That has a couple of things outside of a traffic source, things that you can learn, like you can learn Facebook ads, or you can learn ClickFunnels and learning Instagram and stuff like that. They have a whole bunch of information there. But what I'm here to show you is that we have a specific solo vendor through him that we've used successfully. It's Alessandro. He is very workable. Prices are equivalent to like the one I just showed you, that's like 35-40 cents per click. And if you are not happy or have an issue with something, or if you have an issue with the link that you've been having, gave him, he will work with you. He is 100% like wanting to help us help him. So he will give you time to fix it. I actually had to talk to him about one of my downline who ordered something, but she wasn't quite sure. She was doing it before we had talked, and so she wasn't quite sure what he was asking for when she was filling out the application. So she emailed me, I would say a week later. I emailed him and said, hey, this is what I got going on. This is what she gave me. I think I know what's going on. And he let me, change it for her. And she got her click traffic sources completed. And she got people to sign up. So he wants to work with you. He is not one of those people who, say, oh, too bad you didn't know what you're doing. Sorry. He will work with you. That's why Daniel likes him a lot. So definitely recommend him. Okay, so outside of paid traffic, you have your free traffic. So like I said, free traffic is usually like you look at so many ads, and then in turn your ad will be shown so many times. So it does take a little bit of time, and I will show you a little bit. So most of these you can actually sign up and have, it's more like paid ads, or they have the free version. So right now I have the free version. Once you sign up, you have to sign up for a username and password, and then you always have to, there's a place always to put your links that you're wanting to show on the sites. Most of them for free, there'll be a limit on how many you can put on there. But either way, you can set that up. And again, you can put your tracks on there that show you exactly where they're coming from. So usually you're wanting to earn points. Those points will then transfer to your site being shown that many times. And it should give you an idea of how many points it takes for your site to be seen once. So in this case, it shows you an ad. It gives you like a countdown, and then it tells you earned points. Then you click on the next ad, so you want to continue. Now this right here, this random check, I'm glad it shows you, is very, very common. It's just to make sure that you're not like a traffic bot, like a bot, a computerized setup program that isn't a person who can distinguish between like letters and numbers and pictures and stuff like that. Because they don't want like computers to do this. They want real people. Computers, unfortunately, are what causes a lot of our traffic to kind of die down, is because you get hold of a lot of computers. So you have to make sure that your traffic source is legitimate, and they're just not getting it from the other computer sources, and they've been vetted too. So you would just click on that, and then you keep going. Again, timer. So this is Traffic Ad Bar. This one is actually probably most user-friendly, and they've actually just made it even more friendly because it's useful on the cell phone. So if you got downtime at work and you're trying to get some, traffic going to your sites, you can do that. And a lot of these you can actually start doing on your cell phone now, but some of them are a little less friendly because of like the size of your phone versus what they'd like to show you on here. You don't have to scroll down. You don't have to click on it. You just click on the next ad when it's time. So that is Traffic Ad Bar. Then there's Traffic for Me, which is, I won't show you that one because I don't think I have a login for that one. And then hit2hit.com. Again, you have to sign up. And now this one shows free membership, 6-second timers, and 2-to-1 surf ratio. So for every 2 that you view, you get 1 view for your website. You set up, and you have to, let's see, you have to view so many sites. Now this one has a timer here, and this does actually change. This one actually changed a little bit, and I think it's, again, to make sure that, you know, the computers aren't doing it, and that it's legit. Now this one gives you a symbol, and you have to match the symbol. Now, we all get in a hurry, try to get more hits. If that timer does not time out, you don't get the points. So it might move you on, but you don't get the points. Now there's some that will continue to move, and you don't get the points, or there's some that will tell you, hey, nope, that's not going to work, and it'll reset the timer. So, gotta be just patient. Again, it takes time. That's kind of one of the downsides of this, but it's the upside because you're not paying anything if you don't want to. So, again, showed you down here, it moved. Just do the same thing. Now, there is another one. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, what is it? Hold on, let me take a look at my phone because I have it on my phone. So there's Webmaster Quest, which is one. PageRank. Now, there are a whole bunch of different free sites, or sites that start off free and then you can pay if you want to. I have access to one of our other top leaders. He has a whole bunch of sites that he promotes to, that he's actually signed up for, so you know you can have as many free traffic sites as you want, or you can choose at one point to pay for them. Each one is a little different, and some of them are a little bit more user-friendly. Haha, so I remembered it. So, again, once you've signed up, you create your account, and you put your information and you add your links here. In this case, you earn credits. So the goal is to, surf the websites, to get as many websites to surf yours. And I was hoping, there we go. And again, they have the timer up there, and it tells you how many credits you get for each site. And then you would view next site. So this one, pretty simple. There's not really like pictures to match. Just press next, and it'll give you the next one. Not all sites are absolutely working, so sometimes you'll see an error with that, but as long as it gives you the view next site or another website to go to, you're good to go. So those are your forms of free traffic, and like I said, there's plenty out there. So you can always look for them yourself, or definitely contact your coach to find out what they're using. Now, if they don't use free sites, you can definitely hit me up, and we will get you set up with a couple of ones that I use, or I can get you in contact with John and Richard Weberg, who has their own free sites and set up like paid sites as well. So you never know which one may be easier for you, but definitely try them out. And you guys have a great day, and let's get started. Take care.